How's it going, people? We're going to be reading what I call a Fugazi article by the New York Times. And as you can see in the title, let's just read the title. Hundreds of Denver schools are closed as FBI seeks women infatuated with Columbine. Infatuated? How infatuated you gotta be with Columbine? No one's infatuated with school shootings. Okay, let's look. First off, the picture on the right looks way different from the picture on the left. The picture on the right is way grainy. The picture on the left was not original photo either. But let's go down and I'll tell you why this looks just funny to me. Besides what the article says, the FBI is searching for Pais, who they said made threats in the Denver area and was armed and extremely dangerous. Right. Armed and extremely dangerous. Right. They got to give you that armed and extremely dangerous narrative. Fearmongers. Hundreds of schools across the Denver area were closed on Wednesday as law enforcement officials searched for Florida women who they said made threats ahead of the 20th anniversary of the Columbine high school shooting and was considered armed and extremely dangerous. Right. The decision to keep about 500,000 students home in 24 school districts over a vast swath of Colorado showed the sense of alarm among the authorities. An FBI bulletin sent to local law enforcement agencies on Tuesday identified the woman as Pais, 18. Let's go back up. The woman on the left and right is supposed to be how old? 18. Has anyone ever seen an 18-year-old woman or lady? Wow, wait. Yeah, none of those people in these pictures look 18. The one on the left look like, she got her ring on, look like a snake ring. She looks to be maybe in her late 20s, early 30s. The one on the right looks to be a fake picture they generated off a computer, but they look to be in their 30s. And they want us to believe she's 18, right? But what's the gun age on a gun in Colorado? 18. And what do they want to do with gun rights? They want to raise the gun age, and eventually they want to get rid of all guns. Right. Then they give us this story. Right. This extreme, hard to believe story. You believe it, your ass is grass because you don't have a brain or two brain cells to rub together if you believe the story. She was infatuated with the Columbine attack, the bulletin said. She had purchased a shotgun and ammunition. Because at 18 in Colorado, you can purchase a shotgun and ammunition, which is how it should be. But as I say, they want to get rid of guns. It's that gun grab agenda. They can't outright just say guns are banned. First, they're going to go through a whole circus of giving you fake news, of raising the age limit, give you some more fake, horrible news, and then they're going to take all the guns. And this process might take a couple of decades, but that's the end goal. Let's continue reading. School superintendents from throughout Denver area decided during a conference call on Tuesday night to jointly close schools on Wednesday morning as precaution, the Denver Post reported. 18-year-old woman who probably just graduated high school herself, who just want to live her life, who's probably has a boyfriend doing everything an 18-year-old American does. You really think she's out there buying guns to go shoot up Colorado schools? You really think that's a possibility in an 18-year-old young woman's mind? Oh, I'm going to buy a gun to go shoot up school? No. An 18-year-old woman buys a gun to protect herself from rapists or kidnappers or robbers. They don't go buy guns. They go shoot up schools. Miss Pais is 5'5" with brown hair and was last seen wearing a black t-shirt. Get this, camouflage pants. Get this, and black boots. Black t-shirt, camouflage pants, and black boots. And they trying to paint that picture of her as some type of army specialist. They don't say she's an army specialist, but that's what they wear in the army, or that's what a terrorist or somebody will wear. So they trying to paint the picture that this lady is crazy. Oh, this young lady is crazy who's 18 and 5'5". Does she look like she's 18 in any of these pictures and 5'5"? The picture on the right look like that's a mugshot from a generated image. The picture on the left look like much older seasoned woman who's married. Don't even have the same lip color. You can't even identify the nose as the same. Picture on the right, they have no glasses. Picture on the left, black hair. Picture on the right, brown hair. And the picture on the right, so messed up, it's not the same. It's not the same person. I'm convinced both these pictures are made up pictures. But you do have software to make up pictures. Now let's get back to this story. Black boots, camouflage pants, and a black t-shirt. Right. Just walking around like that at 18. Right, yeah. She had recently traveled to Colorado, law enforcement officials said, and the FBI official expressed concerns about her mental stability at 18, who just graduated college or high school. Really? They go to that mental stability part right there, make her seem more crazy, that she's so infatuated with a school shooting. Ain't nobody infatuated with school shootings, people trying to live their life. Are you serious at 18? At any age, nobody's infatuated with school shootings. Like, really? Really? Let's continue on. Miss Pai's parents reported her missing to local police on this past Monday. Detective Sergeant Cruz, a spokeswoman for the Surfside Police Department, said on Wednesday that has been the only time police have been called to the family's address. She added, Daisy Gonzalez Diego, I'm calling her Diego, sounds more like Dyko. Daisy Gonzalez, a spokesman for the Miami-Dade County Public Schools, confirmed on Wednesday that Ms. Pais is a student at Miami Beach Senior High School. Miami Beach Senior High School at 18? But Miami Beach, I mean, your parents got some money, right? Miami Beach. You out here acting like an ass? That's make the story even more far-fetched. Miami Beach Senior High School. 18, Miami Beach, really? I'd be on the beach chilling, skipping school. What the fuck? What's wrong with these people? And the story so for Daisy don't make no sense because it's not real. The school district is assisting FBI with its investigation. Ms. Gonzalez said, which her last name is like San Diego, so Ms. Gonzalez Diego. In a news conference Tuesday night, Dean Phillips, the special agent in charge of the FBI office in Denver, I'm not recording this, people, so bear along, said the search had turned into a massive manhunt. A massive manhunt for an 18-year-old, 5'5", made-up character that you put fake pictures in this article about. Right. They actually have right. Like we trust anything they say. Right. Mr. Phillips said his team had received a tip that morning from federal agents in Miami identified Miss Pais as a possible threat in Colorado. Yeah, who gave the tip? The magical fairies. The FBI then discovered that Miss Pais had arrived at the Denver airport before buying a pump-action shotgun, which they want to ban some more type of guns. So let's get rid of pump-action shotguns like they did in that other freaking fake shooting out there in some other country. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Well, they got rid of their guns in less than a week. Like in less than a week after the shooting, all y'all got to turn in your guns. In less than a week. People didn't vote on none of that. They had the shooting planned out. The fake production planned out. And in less than a week, turn in your guns. That's amazing how idiot people can be. Before buying a pump-action shotgun and ammunition at a store, she was then taken to an area where she was last seen out toward the foothills, Mr. Phillips says. Does that make sense? Read that again. The FBI then discovered that Miss Pais had arrived at a Denver airport before buying a pump-action shotgun and ammunition at a store. She was then taken to the area where she was last seen out towards the foothills, Mr. Phillips said. She was then taken to the area. Okay, who? Yeah, that's Fudazi. Her comments, her actions that we have heard about from others tend to cause us great concern that she may pose a threat to the Colorado school system. He added, yeah, right. A made-up fictional character with fake pictures poses a threat. Yeah. If authorities find Miss Pais, it is not clear if they can arrest her. Yeah. The bulletin sent to local police said they did not have probable cause for arrest. The officer should detain her and evaluate mental health status. Just last Friday, I'm getting bored reading this story because I know it's fake and full of shit. Just last Friday, Colorado's Democratic governor signed a red flag law. Just last week. They signed more gun control in the disguise as red flag laws, which ain't nothing but gun control. Come take your gun for anything. You cannot commit a crime, and you can use these red flag laws to go take guns, not even committing a crime. That will allow guns to be not temporarily, because temporarily that shit take. Well, they say it take years to get your guns back. Will allow for guns to be temporarily seized from people deemed to be dangerous to themselves or others. It was built. Yeah, if they seem to be dangerous to themselves or others, yeah, you have no right to take nobody's gun, nobody's property, at all. Who seem dangerous to themselves or others. It was bitterly opposed by more than a dozen sheriff officers from largely rural areas, conservative counties who vowed not to enforce it. The state also passed significant gun control measures in 2013 that expanded background checks, but despite that, Colorado does not have a specific waiting period for someone who wants to buy a gun, even if they are a teenager just getting off a plane from Miami. And all this right here is what it's about. That first paragraph that starts with just last Friday, that second paragraph that says the state also passed. This whole story is fake just because of those two paragraphs. That's what they want to do. Gun control, gun control, gun control, gun control. The whole thing is about gun control, take guns, take guns, take guns. Pass dumb gun control laws that make no sense. Take guns, take guns, take guns, take guns. Pass some more dumb gun control laws that make no sense. Take guns, take guns, take guns. Eventually, get a big event with taking everybody's guns. That's the whole purpose. They're not worried about your safety or anybody else's safety. If they did, they wouldn't be taking your guns. They wouldn't be coming in your house taking your property. It make no sense. I don't care how they word it, what they say they doing it for. It's not right. It's against free will. It's against freedom. Don't go on nobody's crib and take their shit. That's stealing. I don't care who you think you are, who you say you are, because you aren't that. Let's finish reading this. In Florida, the Miami Herald report that a man who answered the door at Miss Pais' address on Tuesday identified himself as her father and said he had lost contact with her on Sunday. The fake daddy said, I think maybe she's got a mental problem. The fake daddy told Herald, I think she's going to be okay. In Colorado, the announcement prompted lockouts or heightened security measures at schools in Jefferson County and surrounding areas. Yeah, because, the fake government owns the schools so they can order lockdowns. During a lockout, all exterior doors are locked at a school, but business continues as usual inside. Let's skip over this. You can read it while I skip over it. Here they go talking about another hoax. In May 2018, a 17-year-old junior in Santa Fe shot his teachers and fellow students with a sawed-off shotgun while wearing a black trench coat and carrying cocktails. His arson and attire inspired by the Columbine fake shooting. Okay, that's about all. I'm not gonna read all this crap. It's been 15 minutes. Basically, keep your guns. Don't trust the news. Keep your guns. Don't trust the news. Learn how to spot fake news, because this is totally fake news. Totally made up. And I will see you next time, people.